Who wants a pizza, man?
We both got it. Alright, cool, so.
Content over everything.
My, okay. Whoa.
Wait, let's
Whoa.
Serious business now. Calm now, innit? Shouting ain't gonna go nowhere. Ex-cuff.
Get in there, man. Get in there.
Yeah? You're not a kuffa no more, no?
Yeah, but you're still a kuf though.
No, I never.
You still, no.
Shoot you dead.
So wait, he just called me a monopoly, and he just called me a
Don't
kuf.
change it.
Yeah, you are.
Don't change it.
No.
Get to the
Hey,
business now.
One voice,
Yeah,
one voice,
keep the topic.
one voice,
That's what I'm
please.
saying. That's it.
One
Let's
voice,
go.
one
Let's
voice,
go.
one voice.
Go. So what you saying? What you saying?
Come on.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I said X.
So the man called
Okay, say this. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Say it.
Oh, forget that.
You can't do no Arab. You can't do no Arab supremacy on man.
He said he's a
You
Muslim.
can't do Arab
He said he's
supremacy
a
on man.
Muslim.
You can't do Arab supremacy on man. You know.
I know, I have said
That's like a fool.
Whoa, one voice. One voice. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Come on.
Right now. Get to
Yeah, I know, Aki, but look, everybody's sleeping over each other.
What do you imperialism around
What do
me,
you mean
fam?
Arab? What do you mean?
Imperialism around me.
No, speak. Go on, speak.
Imperialism can't
You
work
hold
around
the
me.
imperialism of Haile Selassie.
imperialism can't
So
work.
that's your
He's imperial
imperialism.
majesty.
He's not imperial.
He's imperial majesty.
Racism.
He's imperial
No,
majesty.
no,
Sounding like racism.
Like I
That's not
said,
racism.
Why can't we be proud of ourselves? Why can't it?
Hey, Raven, we need you on the media. Whoa, media.
Listen.
Wait, step back, wait.
Come on,
Raven got beat.
But let me cook though. I want to fry.
Raven got beat.
I got my salt and pepper in that. Yeah, that's it. Salt and pepper.
Yo, all right. My Aki's out there. Before we get into this,
No, you can't address him like that.
All right, go on.
You can't address him like that.
I can't adjust anyone.
Forget that.
But why though? Wait, by what you just said, yeah?
I'm saying my
when
Aki's
when
out
he
there,
said my
listen.
Aki's out there,
My
as
Aki.
soon as he says that, he wants you guys to jump up on his
No.
No, that's exactly what he said. That's why he said. That's why he said.
My Aki's. My Aki's.
Yeah, same. Bring one.
Listen.
When you go live, I don't see no Aki's. I see bare super when you go live. I don't see no Aki's.
Who do I see when you go online?
Bare Aki's.
Bare
You
are
get to the point. Forget all that, man. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Forget that, man. The man just shouting.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Listen. Hey, brother. Answer the question.
La ilaha illallah.
You're saying, fam. What is the
Hey, wait, one voice. Hey, look, listen to Raven. Okay.
What is the context of this conversation?
He's going to say what he said just a
Made a
minute ago.
statement. Make a statement again.
Wait.
Let him say his point.
I said, I turned around
Right.
and I was speaking to this brother. And this brother said to me, no Rasta man has ever said Marcus Garvey was a prophet. I then said this and everybody started turning around and the attention was me. I said, Wallahi, by Allah.
Okay.
Raspect said that Marcus Garvey was a prophet.
And what did I say?
I know, and this is what he said. Wait.
Listen,
After your point, he said, no, not by the meaning that you're talking about. Okay, cool. But a prophet that was sealed, but the prophecy that was sealed, after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a prophet is somebody who has claimed revelation from God. Now, if you're saying that Marcus Garvey was a prophet, and then you claim to say Marcus Garvey was a prophet, but not in the way that I'm meaning, so then that means he wasn't a true prophet.
All right, can I explain?
Go ahead.
All right. So when Rastafari, says that Marcus Garvey was a prophet, it don't come from your superimposed religious ideology that you have, where when you have someone that you're calling a prophet and there's some seed and you have to go around telling everyone else that what they believe in ain't true or nothing like that. What we're saying, what Rastas said is from their own perspective, from their own spectacles. Marcus Garvey looked and said, look to the east because a king will be crowned. And shortly after that, they saw that a king was crowned and the redemption was near because we saw a Rastafari born. Yeah. So what Rasta's done, yeah, because they don't have no superimposed Islamic ideology.
That's what you think.
1 minute. No,
That's what you think.
what do you mean? Rastas do not have a superimposed Islamic ideology that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came, and he's the last prophet, and he's still the prophet. And after he comes as the prophet, no one else ain't coming for the people. That ain't a Rasta belief. So, because Rasta doesn't have that as a belief, yeah, when they saw Marcus Garvey and prophecy was revealed, they said prophet. But it's not prophet in the same way. It's not prophet as in my man came from Muhammad and my man came to the my man came and got a message from Gabriel. 1 minute. Didn't go to the cave and get a thing from Gabriel and come back and say I'm the last prophet and everyone's got to believe with me, and if you don't believe in me you're gonna burn in hell forever and ever. If you don't say my name you're gonna burn in hell forever and ever.
That's not the context.
If you don't
That's not the context.
revere me
That's
highly,
not the context.
you're gonna burn in hell
No, but
forever
now you're
and
talking
ever.
about Islam.
That is not a premise within Rastafari. So when you're saying prophet
Rastafari is Haile Selassie's surname, yeah? Okay, cool. Okay, look. Okay, he said his condition of a prophet in Rastafari, yeah? And how many Rastas? Wait, just show your Rasta, yeah?
He doesn't have to be a prophet.
Okay, cool. Anyway,
Marcus Garvey ain't a prophet.
No.
Let me say one last thing.
You guys are quiet. He had a monologue.
Let me say one last point.
Where's the bias, man?
Amongst Muslims, all...
That's what I mean. I like. That's what I'm saying.
Let me finish my point.
Nah, but this is the
Because
thing.
you're going to go off a tangent.
No, I'm not going to go off a tangent.
It's not going to be relevant.
I'm not. It is relevant. No, it is going to be relevant. It is going to be relevant. Oh, see what? Raven, you got to mediate, bro.
All Muslims
Leo told me to be quiet. Man was quiet.
1 minute.
And man
All Muslims believe that. All Muslims believe that Muhammad is a prophet.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, all Rastas don't believe that Marcus.
Okay, now listen.
So it's
Now
not
let me
a Rasta
adjust the
ideology.
point. And my points are not going to change. My points are not going to change. So the reason why you claim, yeah, there's a prophet after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is because Marcus Garvey came and he apparently came with a prophecy. And this one prophecy that you're holding on his prophethood, this one prophecy that you're holding his whole prophethood on is this. He predicted that there was a king, and then there was a king, so you call him prophet.
What's your problem with them?
But we just told you.
There's no problem.
Listen, my
There's
brother, listen. We told you. We don't see it in the same senses.
Let me adjust the point. Wait.
That's what I tried to
Let me.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
Don't really
You don't
make
get
it.
it.
No, wait. Stop. That's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. Look, the brother Big R's just said, "What's my problem with him?"
The way I see it, they have a right to believe that.
Of course, as you know, there's no compulsion in religion. Wallahi, by Allah, there's no compulsion in religion. But now look, the reason why I'm saying this is because Raspect is a person that claims to speak 100% hack. He can believe what he wants.
Hack. That's why you're here.
No, but what's hack?
Hack is truth.
And I'm telling you, Marcus Garvey wasn't a prophet. So where's the truth now?
But you're a liar.
So that doesn't
I'm a
make
liar.
sense. I don't believe in the Quran, so that means you're a liar. That means you're a liar.
You don't let me speak.
If I don't believe what you're happy,
Nobody's letting me speak.
If I don't believe in
See
your
what I mean? No
belief,
one's
then
letting me
it's
speak.
rubbish.
I Jedi schooled you last week. Your hack is
Man's been
subjective.
cut off so many times.
Your hack is subjective.
Wait,
I Jedi schooled you last week.
Stop. Jedi didn't school nothing
No,
last
but
week.
the thing about it,
Where's Jedi now?
see when you're talking
Who
now,
Jedi? Why you want to talk about Jedi? Why you want to talk about Jedi? Stop touching me. Why you want to talk about Jedi? See, look, this guy's going down the middle. No, but how many voices? Look.
Let your brother speak, then you jump in. Say your piece and you jump in, brother. Go ahead. Say your piece.
So, the same point that I'm not going to change from, because there's no need to change. The whole basis in why my man is calling Marcus Garvey a prophet is because of one little thing that he said, one little prediction he made. And his whole prophecy revolves around this one point. He said that there's going to be a king in the east, so there was a king in the east. Now listen, bro. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came with many things. One of them.
comparing though.
No, we're not comparing. No, look. A prophet, look. You, say Marcus Garvey was a prophet. But you won't glorify Haile Selassie as being your last savior. But look, we've already established this.
Not last
Haile,
savior.
the royalty. Okay, the royalty.
Don't even talk.
The royalty.
Hey fam, I beg you let him speak, fam. Cause when Ras was speaking, he didn't say nothing, you know.
Well, he's been saying stuff.
He's been talking for long, you know.
Finish.
He was being interrupted.
Even if it was like,
Yo.
I'm listening now, innit? So when you man are talking, if anyone talk, I'll do the same thing, bro. Let man talk.
Non-biased media. I love COE for
He's
that.
a kafir, same way.
Yeah, so what? Yeah.
He's gonna burn in hell if he believes what he believes. But carry on.
No, but it's a red
Dirty
herring.
kafir, but carry on.
No, but look.
Not a dirty
Okay,
cup.
let me just. One voice.
You gotta stay in
One
point,
voice. Okay, look. Okay, there's just something that Raspect has just said, and this is just a red herring, and I'm adjusting that red herring point. The reason why he said that he's a kafir same way is because he wants to paint a agenda that I'm calling everybody a kafir. No, you claim that you're speaking hack, and I'm telling you to your face, big man, that you are kafir.
Get to that story. Get to what you're talking
He claims that he's on hack as well.
Trigger.
He claims that he's on hack as well. He claims that he's on hack as well.
Nah, but that's not
He claims that he's on hack.
He don't claim
I don't
nothing.
believe it.
Leave him
He
alone.
don't know things about hack.
Get all that. Get all that. That's a fine statement.
He's not old.
Don't get triggered.
Wait. You know what it is, yeah? He's bringing up his point or whatever. We already described. We do not have Marcus Garvey as a prophet that you would hold
Humble.
But just like our ancestors, we will still revere to him for the fact is he created a blueprint for us to move forward. So again, how he will go Allah and all that. We don't worship him like oh God. But we honor him as an ancestor. Do you know what I'm saying? We honor him as an ancestor. And so regardless, if someone says, next week a bomb is gonna happen, you're gonna say, well, he prophesied. So that's basically it. You think a prophet, oh shit, God gave him, family just prophesied the future. He
Where did that
predicted.
prophecy come
It's not
from?
prophecy.
Say that again?
Wait, hold on.
No, of course. But that's what I'm saying. I would say the prophecy. Let me speak, bro. I would say the prophecy came from the Most High, but because he ain't Muhammad, you would say I'm lying.
No, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So again, if I come to you and I say, well, you know what, brother? This is gonna happen right now, and then it happens, and I say, well, God told me, you tell me because I don't follow the Quran or whatever, I'm lying. Because Muhammad didn't tell me, I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? So even if I said the Most High gave him that prediction of what black people will go through, you will still say I'm lying.
Prediction.
Don't say one prediction. It's many
Okay,
predictions.
so
It's many
name me
predictions.
5 predictions
But the thing
that
about
your
the difference-
prophet
I'm gonna show you the
Marcus
difference.
Garvey brought.
The
5
difference is
predictions.
that he's playing
me
dick
5.
size.
Okay, give me
He's playing
5.
dick size. So meaning, when I mean by, wait, let me speak. When I mean by playing dick size, is that, let me finish. When I mean dick sizes, is that we never mentioned nothing about Allah. We never mentioned nothing about Muhammad. We spoke about the Rastafarian side, yeah? And then what did he instantly do? Compare our faith to yours. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he completely straight away did. So I'm saying, we already told you that just like a man, Marcus Garvey died like a man. Same way we say Selassie died like a man. We do not. We honor them for the greatness. We honor them for the greatness they did. We honor them. Like all my ancestors, I honor them. You know what I'm saying? We honor all my ancestors, but we do not go on my knees and say, Marcus Garvey, thank you for making me breathe. You know what I'm saying? We don't
say you gotta believe in Marcus Garvey to go to heaven or
thank
say
you. We don't
Marcus
say
Garvey's
none of
name
that. We just honor him as an ancestor.
Okay, yes,
That's your belief, Rasta.
No, stop. Okay, now let me adjust the point.
That's your Rasta.
Okay, now let me adjust the point. Now look.
Yeah, as an ancestor.
If you, obviously the viewers will know, this conversation started with me and Raspect, yeah? And the reason why I started talking about the prophet, yeah, I know, I am, but look, this all links in, bro. Because when somebody claims to be speaking hack, and which is the Arab word, yeah? Hack meaning what, bigard? Truth, yeah? So when you, okay, please, now.
Thank you. Stop the whispering, bro.
I can whisper to my brother.
I hear that, bro, but
And
he's
you haven't got
talking out
no
loud.
right to
too.
lie.
What I'm saying is
Yeah, don't cover the truth, bro.
A kafir covers the truth.
Don't take it
No way,
Don't
no way, no way.
Don't cover the truth like man them cover sins. Don't cover the truth like man them cover sins. Don't do that one.
Okay, stop.
Anyway, say what you're saying. Because I want to reply. I've been waiting for 10 minutes.
No, I just want to say something.
I ain't even made my point yet. You
Go ahead,
Make a point.
Okay. So when somebody like Raspect claims to be speaking hack, which is truth, then I'm gonna start questioning that truth. And that question is this. Now, this is the question that I'm gonna pose to you. Because let's not, okay, forget all of the things that man was saying there. You said that there's many things that this supposed prophet came with. And I said this whole prophecy, this whole prophet thing surrounded by one thing. And he made a prediction, which is a prediction, it's not no prophecy. So tell me 5 things that this Astaghfirullah, prophet came with. five. No. I'm not being disrespectful.
No, listen.
No, I'm
I
trying
told him
I'm-
earlier.
Come on.
Just getting down.
The reason why I'm doing this and the reason why I'm doing that is
We know
because
inverted commas, man.
yeah, I know, of course. But the reason why I'm saying this is because Raspect also often likes to speak about hack, and now we're speaking humbly. It's like you guys are not letting me have a voice because when I'm speaking humbly and like this, like you lot are speaking over me. So
Can't hack the hack.
Speak hack though.
I can't hack the hack.
If
You die upon what you wait. If you wait, stop. I can't hack the hack. If
Fam, stop comparing dick
See what I
sizes,
mean,
bro. Get to the
And the
point.
finger
wait.
thing. Now the
Stop.
finger thing.
Hey, look, I can
Stay on
wait.
point, bro, man.
I can't hack the hack.
Discipline, bro.
Islam has consciously come to you in your lifetime. If you reject it, you're gonna go hell at. By
cool,
from what
cool,
I know
that's cool. Get to
in
your
a
point,
message.
bro,
But you
man.
just learn it.
Get to your point now, bro.
If you die what upon you will believe, go
Hey,
ahead.
can I speak quickly?
Can I respond?
Go, right.
Everyone try to get at me.
Alright,
though,
cool.
innit?
Firstly,
Everyone tries to get
and
me.
foremostly, yeah. You see when my Aki's listening, yeah. You see when man do profit under imposed
inverted
law,
commas.
and
Sandy.
man start talking about his
he's not a
imperial
prophet.
majesty, like he's lower than that. You see, this is what creates the concept and the ideology. Now, me personally, I don't believe the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a paedophile. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you go into the hadith, there's texts of drinking camel piss, there's texts that refer to paedophilia and all of these other things. Yeah. Now, somewhat,
These are far-right
what I'm,
things, those.
yeah, 100%. But what I'm trying to point out is that when you come and attack my core beliefs and everything that I stand for, this is what creates the Islamophobes. This is what creates the Christian princes. This is what makes people go back into your text and come down and to vilify you because you're there deminimalizing everything that a next man stands about. What I'm not going to do is to fall into the same trap that Sarah fell into, and because you're devaluing me devalue your religion. I'm not going to do that. But I'm gonna, but I am going to point out what's happening. Yeah, I am going to point out what's happening. Yeah, if we're talking about Marcus Garvey, he's talking about just the prophecy of His Imperial Majesty. No. If you're talking about every black organization that started in America, from Nation of Islam, Malcolm X, every single one, Martin Luther King was inspired by Marcus Garvey. Then let's go to the African continent. 1 minute. Now let's go to the African continent and see how we became. Let's see how we became free as a nation. Bruv. What did Leon say earlier? What did Leon say earlier? No, but fam, man's talking, innit? What did he say earlier? Yeah. So when we go to the African continent.
If you're having a conversation, you have to hear what the next brother's saying so you can respond to what he's saying. Don't just wait for him to.
I'm gonna respond to what he's saying. I know what he's gonna say. Go ahead.
Alright, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? No, say what I'm gonna say. Prophet, you're a prophet. You must be brave.
You see all the arguments. Wait. You see all the arguments that you're bringing. Okay. You see all of the arguments that you're bringing forth. It's not gonna change my point of view on your thing, you know. Okay. So
You ain't actually said anything, bro.
No.
You've not said nothing, bro.
Your opinion is your opinion.
No.
What was I gonna say? That's my question.
No.
Otherwise, I'm gonna take back my floor. If you can't tell me what I was gonna say, I'm
Take
gonna
back your floor. Take back your
Alright,
floor. It's your
cool.
turn to speak.
So you don't know what I was gonna say?
No, I'm not God. I don't know what you're gonna say.
Alright, well then, that's what you said. So you're a liar as well. So you're a liar, a kafir, and a munafiq. Okay, cool.
Say that again. A liar.
What he said, he shouldn't matter because he's not Muslim. You know what I'm
say
saying?
something that's triggering, that draws him out, you know.
I hear you.
You start responding.
But please don't lie. Don't lie. Don't tell lies, and I won't be a lie. Because you know, no one can fuck. You know, nothing can fuck with the truth,
If
innit?
you die upon what you believe,
You're not saying
Someone a
nothing,
kuffar, one of you is a kuffar.
heaven or hell, which one you believe in?
Fam, see, that's what I'm saying. You keep changing the points, fam.
Jedi done schooled you on subjective beliefs, you know. So I ain't gonna get into the subjective belief argument. Go and watch last week with you and Jedi to understand what subjective and objective beliefs are. Yeah, like.
Finish your point.
So this is what I'm saying. So first, starting in America, you're talking about every black person that's been prominent and actually done something for the bettering of our people in this time and age. More than a man like Deep. So Deep can be here, black people listening, whether you're Muslim, Christian or Jew. He can try to bring Marcus Garvey down, but I'm telling you that these people that do talk down about Marcus Garvey, they will never do, their little toenail can't do, they couldn't even equate to Marcus Garvey's crust off his toenail. Yeah, when you're talking about what he done for our people in example set, not only in America, not only in England, but also in the continent of Africa where we was colonized. Yeah, it was Kwame Nkrumah and His Imperial Majesty and all of these people that was very much inspired by Marcus Garvey. Kwame Nkrumah says he was inspired by Marcus Garvey, and it's those people who led the liberation movement in Africa and actually led to us being free today. So when people are talking about what did Marcus Garvey do, for black people all over the world, that is a key figure as to why we're even free right now and why we're able to take Shahada and practice Islam.
Come on, gang.
Okay, now, Okay, now.
That's
Okay,
a
now.
good thing.
Okay,
though.
look, yes, look. And let me just say this for the record, yeah. I know Marcus Garvey. I don't know him personally, no, because he's obviously dead, yeah. But I know the teachings that Marcus Garvey brought, and I know that, I know, yeah, the unity that he preached, yeah. But look at this now. He just said Marcus Garvey was single-handedly the reason why everybody's free. First of all, I'm gonna say that that's wrong, yeah.
That's
Maybe,
true, that last
maybe,
I didn't say that.
Maybe he had a big part to play, yeah. And
Please
so did
explain
Martin
why,
Luther.
though.
And so did Martin Luther.
Well, that last one,
Yeah, but you have to
Let
explain
him
why.
talk. Let him
And
talk.
so did Martin Luther
He's
King.
lying, but let him talk.
Let him explain
He's
why.
not
though.
lying.
I'm not
No,
lying.
because I didn't say that. I didn't say he was
You're a
solely the
kuffar.
reason why he was free.
You're a kuffar.
I said he was a big contribution factor.
You're a kuffar.
I said he was a big
But that's it.
contribution
Stop it
factor.
now,
I didn't say
stop
he's
it
the
now.
only reason, but let him
Stop it
talk.
now.
Okay, that's clear now.
When
See,
you
look,
say it, though,
Bob.
please answer
Okay,
why,
look.
though.
Okay, look.
Nah,
Okay, look. Now look. Alhamdulillah, yeah.
You don't have to answer the way man wants him to answer.
No, but
Like,
if
no,
he's gonna
I'm
say
not gonna
something,
answer.
instead of how we
Alhamdulillah,
gonna jump
alhamdulillah, listen to
in
this.
if I don't know what he's
Someone-
talking about?
When it's your time, you can ask him to do that.
Okay, cool.
Then he talks again. It don't make
Stop.
sense.
Okay, cool. So another thing that he talked about these people freeing. So he's talked about these people freeing a whole nation, which is a good thing, yeah, of course. But look, this is a subhanallah, yeah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planets, subhanallah, yeah, alhamdulillah. This is something that I spoke to before the camera was even turned on, and I was speaking to this brother here. I said, what caliphate, yeah, what Islamic caliphate from the Ottomans, from the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, bowed and spoke with an oppressive regime. Now, all of the points that you see, all of that thing that you just big monologue thing, big monologue thing that you just took. This is my question to you now. Haile Selassie met with the Queen, yeah,
100%.
yeah, he met with the Queen, and we bun the Queen, yes or no?
100%.
So why didn't Haile Selassie bun the Queen? Like how all other Islamic rightly
Guided caliphate.
caliphs, yeah, why didn't they bun him? Just how
didn't
just how
bun
these
the
people
Queen.
bowed him.
Well, the rightly guided caliphs didn't meet the Queen because the rightly guided caliphs, well, there's 4 of them that came after the Prophet. So none of them was even in the time.
No, but
so I
after,
don't know what
but
you're
no,
talking
but
about.
there was a lot. There was a big.
And then the people that
there
came
was a big
after the
change.
rightly guided caliphs, the
Okay, wait, I
generations
didn't
that
finish my
came, the
point.
3 generations that came after the rightly guided caliphs were the very worst. And these were enslavers. These were people. While Marcus Garvey was standing up for black people and creating freedom in black people's real existence, yeah, you can go to every Muslim country, you can go to every Arab country where they proclaim what he proclaims. Yeah? 1 minute.
So he's addressing me.
Sorry, brother. Yeah. While Marcus Garvey, yeah, where it's facts that Marcus Garvey during his time set the blueprint and I didn't say he was the sole reason, but I said he was a great contributing factor in the freedom of black people all over the world. You can look at all of these Arab countries from them times till these times, and you can see that black people are still being mistreated by people that claim to say La ilaha, that claim to say they follow Rasulullah. And we can, well, you're gonna have to. Yeah?
This is all from Lawrence from Arabia.
Yeah. I'm not putting on Islam. I'm putting on Arabic culture. Yeah, I'm personally putting on Arabic culture because I can't. But what I'm saying is, someone just professing an ideology, someone just saying a shahada, someone just saying they live in a Muslim country. Sorry,
No, people, it doesn't matter about trying to do terrible to each other. You get me?
Yeah?
But we keep saying the same thing, we're repeating ourselves.
Someone saying they represent Islam, someone saying they're shahada, someone saying la ilaha, someone saying they're Muslim, someone saying that all of these things, yeah, it does not actually profess that the places where the people live, they're not going to be dealing with dire oppression. So what I'm saying is Marcus Garvey, yeah, was an actual representative that brought together not only Christians but Muslims, yeah, under one roof, yeah, to make a big contributing factor in black people today. 100%. Facts, give thanks.
Okay.
Said
So
that,
now,
like,
okay, look.
Please don't repeat
wait,
yourself, though, bro.
Let me say something.
Man, them repeating themselves.
No, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
After your point, I'm gonna speak. Way over. You lot are not roasting. You can't roast me.
I ain't even said no.
You think you're on
I ain't even said nothing yet.
Your knowledge is
Your
mine,
time
bro.
is coming in a minute.
My time.
Get me? Your
Oh,
time
you're
is coming.
finished,
I'll get to
fam.
speak.
You're finished, fam.
Yo, respect your athletes.
I
Respect
am
your athletes they're talking to you.
Judging by what he said just now, yeah, it sounds like Marcus Garvey was a great man. There's no doubt about it, yeah?
Yes.
Now, the only difference here is that your definition of a prophet is different from their definition.
That's
of a
what I
prophet.
said in the
Your
beginning to
definition of a
him.
prophet
And man
is
keeps
someone-
repeating
Your
themselves.
definition of a prophet is someone who's in communication with the Most High. Do you understand? And we know that Muhammad is a last prophet for us, yeah? Their definition of a prophet is different. No one's trying to put down Marcus Garvey or any of
Nobody
your
is.
people, you know?
I'll give you
No. What you said, yeah, I said that to him in the beginning.
Come on, immediate.
Hold on, let me speak.
No, I said it in the beginning.
No,
I said it.
guy wants to talk about sympathy. Nah, bro. Bro, hey, where's the mediation?
Let's talk.
I ain't
Let's talk.
bro.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about the
Hey, bro,
CT
hey,
business.
come on, man. What's this, man?
What do you mean it's a different topic?
Before my brother spoke,
Yeah, a couple of months ago, he was the
Yeah,
seat.
look. This is what he was.
So, it's something else. What is it?
It's what?
What is it?
Man's
What is it? What is it?
See what I mean now?
Is it cool?
Hey, allow it, bro.
Is it
Hey, bro,
cool?
I think you'll go speak over on there. Yeah, I was a cuff. And my mum and dad are kuffar. Yeah, I know they are. Standing, I know my mum and dad are kuffar.
On top of it, he's a reaver, yes?
Yes.
He's a reaver. He's a reaver.
Yes.
He's a reaver.
Yes, I am.
He can't talk to us. He can't talk to us.
I can't talk to you.
He can't talk to us.
You think you're
He can't
Ansar,
talk to
bro?
us.
I can't
The rest of us were born
La
Muslim.
ilaha illallah.
Yeah? The rest of us were born Muslim. He can't talk to us. Yeah? He can't talk to us. He's not qualified. He's not qualified. He's not a layman. He's not a scholar. He's a follower. And he just started. Now go and teach him how to be a proper Muslim. Go and teach him.
Ashhadu anna
You
la
shouldn't even
ilaha
be standing
illallah.
here.
Ashhadu anna
Get me?
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
The fuck, man?
Ashhadu anna
You
la
shouldn't be
ilaha
standing here.
illallah. Wa ashhadu anna
Yeah?
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
This
Ashhadu
Sikh,
anna
this
la ilaha
Hindu
illallah.
Sikh.
Wa ashhadu anna
Hindu
Muhammadur
Sikh, this
Rasulullah.
idealistic
Ashhadu
guy.
anna la
This
ilaha
guy watches
illallah.
demons
Wa ashhadu
before.
anna
Now
Muhammadur
he's a
Rasulullah.
Muslim and wants to
Ashhadu
tell us
anna la ilaha
Muslims
illallah.
what he's got to
Wa
say.
ashhadu anna
You
Muhammadur
don't go and
Rasulullah.
listen to him.
Ashhadu
Chat
anna
shit,
la
man.
ilaha illallah.
Dead.
Wa ashhadu
Don't
anna
listen
Muhammadur
to him.
Rasulullah.
Yeah? Sikhi, he's still Sikhi. Take
Ashhadu
that
anna
off.
la
He's still got
ilaha
a long
illallah.
hair.
Wa ashhadu anna
Still
Muhammadur
got it, bro.
Rasulullah. I cut my hair
His
recently.
father is a Muslim.
I cut my hair recently. It got trimmed.
When? When?
My hair was up
Take
to
that
my back.
off. Take that off. Take it off.
My hair was up to my back, bro. My hair was up to my back. You want to see the proof? Come on. You want to see the proof? La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
You're still a Sikh.
La ilaha illallah
You're
Muhammad
still a
Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
Shave that.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad
Go and
Rasulullah.
hide.
Wait.
And shave that off.
Wait.
That's ideas.
Yeah?
That's
Go and
ideas.
hide and have that shaved off.
We want to put ideas. We want to put ideas.
This guy's doing it for the
man,
people.
he's
Why is it only me that's doing
Ideas
it?
for individuals.
Why is it only me?
Revert, boss.
Is it up to my back?
You don't know nothing
Is it
about
up to my back?
Nothing.
Don't disrespect man like that. I ain't even coming.
You're not going to back him, but you're not going to teach him.
I ain't even coming my point. I ain't even coming my point.
You're not going to back him and you're
I
not
ain't
going to
even
teach
coming my
him.
point.
That's
I ain't even
unfair.
coming my point.
Let's go back to the topic.
So I'm going to make him get roasted.
1 minute.
You not roasting me, fam.
Nothing.
You not roasting me.
Nothing of the deal.
Yo, 1 minute.
Get me?
Let's slow down, yeah?
You not calling me.
Obviously, Maku's a bit pissed off because, like a man said, Maku's been wearing these shoes longer than you've been Muslim. So when you try to come and, you know what I'm saying, when you try to come and force this thing, a man that have been born Muslim don't talk like you. You get me? There is an issue. You get me? Because we grew
man
up
cut my
with
hair.
Muslims. We grew up
Right,
with
it was up
Muslims.
here.
But it's still long.
My hair
It's still long. It's still too long.
I know.
It's still too long. It's still too long. We've been shoulder length. Shoulder length. The sunnah. The sunnah. Do you follow the sunnah? Do you follow the sunnah? Do you follow the sunnah? Fam, do you follow the sunnah?
the ideas. You man, it's about him with the ideas.
Dad's a Muslim. Hold on, is my dad a Muslim? Am I a Muslim?
Allah, careful with my
Is my dad a Muslim? Am I a Muslim?
Let's go.
Huh? Unless I apostate, thank you, and I never apostated. So
Do
I'm
you
still a
bow
Muslim.
down to?
Born a Muslim. You are a revert. You are
Let me
a
speak.
Hindu.
Let me speak.
Hey, blood. Go back to the gurus.
Let me speak.
Go back to your guru shit, man. Get me? 2 month guy.
Bro, stop touching me.
I've got the ideas. Yeah. Calm down.
This guy's been touching me from here to here.
Don't touch it. Don't touch
Bro,
it.
stop touching me, bro.
It should be a simple request.
Sometimes we're having a conversation about a specific topic.
Exactly, fam.
Right now we're talking
And my
about
point
man's
still
hair,
stands, fam. Exactly, fam.
That's what we're talking
And
about.
what, fam? And
You know,
what?
Fam, yeah, my man's not
Dead that man. Come and
You
speak
talk about my hair.
Fam, I'm here, fam. My man keeps on going all over the place, bro.
I'm going all over the
Don't let
place.
man join you out.
Fam,
Don't let
fam,
man join
Please
you
wanna
out.
join me out.
Remember, Leon, I was talking.
Why is your hair up?
Fam,
Why is your hair back?
remember.
I can rock my head any way I want, fam.
Do you follow
Any
the
way I
sunnah of
want.
Rasulullah? Do you follow the sunnah of Rasulullah? Do you follow the sunnah of Rasulullah?
Because these I know, no, I do have to prove.
Do you follow the sunnah? Do you follow the sunnah? Shoulder
These
length.
lot care about his opinion. These lot care about his opinion. I don't care about his opinion. Wallahi, by Allah, I don't care about his opinion. These lot care about his opinion.
You follow the sunnah? You follow the sunnah? Because you know it's shoulder length, innit? You know it's shoulder length, and that's longer than shoulder
Carry
length.
on with the point that we left off.
Don't worry about that.
It's still in my head.
Did the Prophet used to wear a turban?
Not all the time. Not all the time.
He used to wear a turban. Part of the sunnah.
Not all the time. No, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Trust me.
Allah, yeah. Hey, take out your locks, bro. Take out your locks.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I'm not an idiot. You think I'm an idiot?
If you respect Haile Selassie Hey, show me your dread. Show me your dread. Hey, you're not proud of your dread. 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 You're an idiot. A Rastaman will take out his dread. A Rastaman will take out his dread and say that's my dread right here. A Rastaman will take out his dread.
Young man.
He started it. No, he started it.
Yeah, but we need discipline.
My point still remains.
This is bigger than you.
This is what I mean. It's him, fam. It's him, fam.
Head and shoulders.
Rastaman, you're not proud of your dread.
Go back to Guru
Rastaman not proud of your
Nana.
dread. Rastaman not proud of your dread. Rastaman not proud of your dread.
Tell us about Guru Nana.
Bro, forget all that. Forget all that. Listen, my brother, let me get me my point. Forget all that. Forget all that. Hey, stop all that bad boy thing, though. Stop all that bad boy thing.
Let's get some space. Get some space. No touching. No touching.
See my thing. Man just needs to stop the bad boy thing.
Let that go.
Hey, these are not flipping it. Hey,
We're trying. It's hard. It's hard.
Recognize that.
Do you know what a couple of my family members said about me converting from Sikhi, fam? I know you're telling me that man's Sikhi, fam. That hurts, man. I'm not a fucking Sikhi, bro.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not a fucking Sikhi.
Born and bred.
Don't enjoy
Born and bred.
rest.
You and Raj.
Stay on
Family.
Stay on.
You and Raj are cousins.
The man's not enjoying
Raj is cousins. Baby pigeon. That's why you got to say the behaviour's Raj. Yeah. Because you're a baby pigeon.
You man. Have ideas, man.
See what I mean? Yeah. No, I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable.
Step back.
You think I'm scared of this guy?
No, it's not about scared. It's about ideas, though.
I'm scared of him,
It's about ideas.
You roast me.
Ideas. Come with the ideas, man.
You're out of order.
It's
You're out of order, fam. You're out of order.
Listen.
You see all of that? Man spoken to you before the camera, you're out of order. You're out of fucking order.
Let him talk.
Nah, fam. Look, for how long?
Let him
For
talk,
how
bro.
long?
Let him talk.
Nah,
Otherwise, it's not gonna go
now
nowhere,
you want to
bro.
be the mediator.
Like, it's not gonna go
Now
nowhere.
you want to
Talk,
be the
talk.
mediator.
Come on, Guru.
Come on, Guru, fam.
Come on, Guru.
Talk.
Be careful of the right ID.
Come on, Guru, fam. Bro, you
Step back a bit, bro.
fam.
Step back. No, stay back. The microphone, Microphone.
Yeah, but what's wrong with man, fam? What's wrong with
Come on, Guru, man. Do your thing,
man.
man.
Come on, Guru.
Come on, Guru. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing.
Don't control now.
You need to have
No one's
discipline.
gonna help you, fam. No one's gonna help you.
Have discipline.
Best thing you should
Have
do,
discipline.
you lot take him home. Take him home.
No, discipline.
Raj is cousin.
You lot triggering me.
Your man, it's about the ideas. Come on.
Raj is cousin. Someone take the pigeon home.
Get me. Take him home.
Last week his dad had to come for him.
Let go.
Them trigger gonna only fire you.
But then you gave him.
Let me show you One minute, yeah? Let me show you, man, something, yeah? You see, I'm not God. So I can't tell you who's a prophet and who's not a prophet. Yeah, I don't deny the Sikh man their claims, neither do I deny Muslim people their claims, yeah? Because I ain't the Most High God. So I can't tell you you're wrong or right, yeah? Because I wasn't there, yeah? But from the research I've seen righteousness within your thing. And I think righteousness is right. But if I come to the Akis right now and I say to you, your prophet is a false prophet, yeah? One minute.
But listen, Islam is open to critics, isn't it? Islam is open to critics.
No, I'm making a point. I'm saying, if I come say you got a false prophet and I demoralize what your prophet was on, it's gonna be hard for us to have a conversation because I've already disrespected your thing completely. Yeah, this is why I don't speak like this. Yeah, this is why I don't talk like this. You understand?
I understand.
Are you in control of yourself, though?
I'm in control. But if I wasn't in control, then you would know I wasn't in control. I'm in control.
Why wasn't you control?
I'm in control.
My issue is, we speak about Muslims all the time. Our question was never to question the Quran or to question Muslims. They wanted to question us. So as simple, I placed it in a position where he would know where we stand. Like how you hold Muhammad, we don't hold. It's different.
You made that very clear.
Yeah, we made it clear. So my whole thing is, what more is your argument, bro?
Well, that's why we need to stick. That's why we have to stick on ideas.
And that's
not
what I'm
individuals.
saying, because that's why I said it's like a dick competition, because instead of him talking what his truth is and whatever, it's like, but I was speaking to Raspect a month ago, and because of it's like, bro, listen, why are you
He's a young man. He's a young man.
I understand that. That's why we're
He
trying
can't
to
get off that Marcus Garvey thing. He's talking about it for 2 months straight. Marcus Garvey being a prophet.
I feel
2
like
months
he's a
straight.
young man,
I
but
swear.
still a
Who
grown
is Marcus
man.
Garvey the prophet?
Like,
Who
he
is
knows
Marcus
how to
Garvey?
deal with it.
2
So,
months straight.
I'm the same question. Because man's on, to me, man's on a dick size thing right now.
Maybe, but that's why we have to
Whose
work
hair's
this.
longer? Whose hair's
We have to
longer?
work.
Whose hair's
No sidetracks.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
The thing is, he might not be ready for this conversation yet, and he might be too young for this.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He brought it up. He tried to say, you don't worship Marcus Garvey. Why?
That's why we have to stay on code, innit? Because if you go off code, then he's giving us guys.
I'm not getting
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie, he's been getting triggered as well, innit?
Break it down to enough time.
He's been getting digs. He's been
And
getting
he
digs.
still.
My brother has a low lack of discipline at the
But
moment.
what it is that he wants to draw Raspect here. That's what it is. It's not the fact he wants to hear the truth or whatever. He wants to find a way to grab Raspect in. It's a personal. That's why it's coming to whose hair's longer, whose hair's.
Okay, now let me address a certain thing, yeah? Bare phone calls.
What do you mean?
Bare phone calls. This thing, fam. Bare phone calls.
This ain't something I've been in this part
Anyway,
with Muslims
hey,
for
let me
time.
just
I never had this.
let me
So
just
he's a different kind of guy, which is why this is happening. Because he's a revert. That's why this is happening with me. Because I've been with Muslims in this part for months and I've never had these arguments.
No, we're not having an argument, bro.
No, but I've never had this experience with no Muslim. That's why I call him a monophyte. Because I don't know Muslims like him.
Why are you putting my hand in my face, bro? Why are you doing that? Fam, you're not a big man, fam. Fam, I'm trying my best. Wallahi, I'm trying my best, bro. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, but fam, it's not speaking corner. It's not fighting corner, bro.
Yeah, but he's making
Yeah,
it.
but allow it, man.
I was wrong.
See what it is. All that bad boy thing needs to allow it, bro. Because
He needs to stop
on a day-to-day basis, man don't live like that, innit? So just allow it, bro, man.
You can't even tell him that now.
No, I'm talking about everybody general. On a day-to-day basis, man don't
even let me
go like
just
that.
Alright, listen. You man.
Hella division. Hella, look. These people want to try and do what? These don't want to try and start cussing my looks, start calling me a munafiq, a kuffar, and all of these things. For no reason.
Ignore that.
But the only look.
Ideas, innit?
Why are you standing right in the middle, bro? Stand on your side, bro.
No, I'm not.
Bro,
But I'm
stand
standing
on your
here.
side, bro. You can't stand in the middle like that.
You're not letting me speak, so I have to stand in the middle. You're not letting me speak. He's not letting me speak. Hey, Leon, what are you watching? He's not letting me speak. What about the man?
Stand there.
Yo, listen. If you said Rastafari and Islam debate, they keep it like that.
It's not even a Rastafari. You know why it's not?
One voice.
Before we continue, Deep and Raspect, do you man agree to make Raven regulate the thing that one person speaks at a time?
Inshallah.
Let him be in the middle.
While one person speaking, while one person speaking, the other one owes their corner. I beg you don't say that.
You let me.
And not everyone gonna get involved now. One, two, that's it.
So we established that the context is was Marcus Messiah Garvey
a prophet? Okay, now look.
and that's what it is.
Now
Right?
let me take you off the point now. Cool. Now let me just make a clarification thing before I make a point. The reason why I got a bit angry is because I rejected Sikhism, to find the truth, And if I'm facing hardships in my life, regarding what man's basically saying that man is right now to my face, but man obviously rejected, then that's gonna hit me personally. You get me? And obviously, man just a young-minded youth, and obviously sometimes man can't control myself in it. So obviously then man shouldn't have acted like that. You get me? But like my point stands. Name me one, Islamic caliphate that went to Babylon, that went straight to Babylon, had a meeting and said calm. Not one Islamic caliphate, bowed to an oppressive regime. And we both know that the Queen is behind some fuckeries act. So now we got. So now that was the point that was from way back. Because this is upon my mind. I'm not here talking about your hair. You're here talking about my hair though. And when I whip out my hair, it's because it's personal for man. And I just told you, yeah, my hair got my hair cut. It's not that deep for me, fam. I have my yeah. You get me? But anyway, no.
But that's a question.
Second point remains this, yeah. Raspect is still yet to tell me 5 things that this supposed Marcus Garvey prophet brought. Because we know that his prophecy, from Raspect's point of view, is regarding about one whole thing. And it was him predicting a king of the East. Now, this is all of my points from before, and you are yet to directly address them. So all of these ad hominem attacks against me and my personality, when you know that you trigger me, and you know I hate you, bro. You know I hate you, bro. No, wait, you know I hate you, bro. Unfortunately, you know it. I know. So you hate me like that,
Take your girl. Make your girl my girl. Switch it out.
Hey, bro, you haven't.
I know, but
it's not even about a girl.
On this tape, but it's the same thing.
Come on, bro. Like, it's about the ideas, not the individual, isn't it?
Yeah, forget the personal.
Hey, no, so you hearing that? Take my girl.
Can I respond?
You hearing that? Take my
Can I respond?
But no, I finished with her, and you know that. You know I did it for her. You want to do this for the camera. I told you. You want to do this for the camera. Bro, you know he's going to get bare comments now. You're going to get bare comments on that now. Discipline. Just some boom, bro. Take my girl from where? You know I finished it with her. I told you I finished it with her.
Bro, you're not ready for this conversation. You might not be fit for purpose, bro.
Stuff for love.
Ideas.
Stuff for love.
Can I talk yet? Are you finished?
Wait, no, I'm not.
All right, carry on. Carry on dissertation.
Forget the personal thing. Don't make it about the topic that you're discussing. Okay, if you do the personal thing, that's gonna happen again, isn't it? He's gonna get dry. He's gonna.
Yeah, this is the second time he's.
No, you said I hate you. You done the personal. And I responded.
No, but but you hate me as well.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You said he hates you.
It's irrelevant to the
Whether he hates
conversation.
you or not, hey, yo, Deep, whether he hates you or not, ain't got nothing to do with Marcus Garvey's approach.
Say that. But look, the only reason why I refer to that, unfortunately, is because you know that you can get man triggered easily, innit? And obviously, man, just a young man, innit? But anyway, my 2 points stand. First of all, you are yet to show me 5 other things that the supposed prophet, came with, because we only know one thing, and these viewers can rewind the thing, you get me? The second thing is, you are yet to show me any established Islamic rule when they bow down to an oppressive regime. 2 points, Aki, upon this topic. Please respond.
All right, cool.
Because I'm debating your beliefs.
Firstly, I'm a Rasta, so we don't deal with hate. You get me? So I love people. You get me? Even you, I love you. You get me? For the sake of the Most High, you get me? Man, don't deal with them energies there. You get me? With burden them. That's the Shaitan's energy as far as we're concerned. You get me? So man ain't dealing with no hate thing, yeah. But what now? I just got. Obviously, I said that take your. I don't want people to take what man said out of context, yeah. What I'm saying is, yeah. Obviously, man, know used to par with certain people in the park, rare. Recently, obviously, I believe that hate that man's talking about don't come from nothing ideologically. Because I've got Akis all over. I've been at this park for so long. And I've never had no problem with no Akis ideologically. You understand? So this week, no, 1 minute. But what I'm saying is, if I've been raised with people that have been born Muslim, and I've been at this park with hundreds of Muslims, and I've got hundreds of Muslims that support me, and then the first Muslim that I have a problem with has been Muslim for 2 months, and I've been in my shoes longer
since
than
February.
Yeah, 6 months. Alright, cool. And and all the Muslims that have been born Muslim and live Muslim, I ain't got no issue with them. But someone who's just come to the thing, that's the person I've got issue with. I just know he doesn't understand the thing yet, and he needs to study the thing more. You understand? Now, I feel like the issue came from a Muslim girl that's been on my panel.
It's not that. Well, you even said on your live it's not about.
No, only because I said the thing.
No, it's not. No. He even knows that's not about.
No, he said
I finished with the girl. I know you're talking about girl.
1 minute.
Fuck that girl that you're talking about. Spit on her face.
1 minute. Slow down.
You know it's not over no girl.
1 minute. 1 minute. Wait.
He knows. But he wants to do this for his online.
Can I I talk? Am I allowed to finish?
Let him
Am I
finish
allowed
his
to
point.
finish?
Let him finish. Let him finish his point.
No, because he's gonna draw. No, because
It's not that. It's not that.
No.
It's done now. 2 points. I beg you, Justin.
Wait, let me finish. Can I finish what I'm saying? The reason why I'm addressing the point is because he's already addressed his side of it. He's already said he's going to spit in girls' faces and all of these things. I haven't said anything. So I'm just... So 1 minute.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's do that. Fuck it, let's do that. Fuck it, let's do that.
Wait, slow down. Slow down.
One time.
Slow down. What?
You gotta check your extra, man.
One time. Let Rasta say his point. Let him say his speech, then he can ask the question. Let him say his speech, then we can move on. Come on.
It's going to be less than 20 seconds.
Go.
It's going to be less than 20 seconds. It's not going to be infuriating. Yeah? What I'm saying is, that hate that you saw, I hate you. Yeah? No, I'm not focusing in it. I'm not focusing in it. What I'm saying, 1 minute, bro. 1 minute, bro.
20 seconds,
Like, bro, I don't, fam, are you listening? The more you do that, it's the longer it takes. You get it? And everyone's doing it from everywhere. I don't care if you don't care. What I'm saying is, something's been said in this about me. I'm addressing the issue. I'm not addressing him. I'm not putting it on him. Fam, I don't care if a man deal with truth and hack, fam. I don't do nothing else. So I'm gonna talk my hack. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is,
let him finish. We know. Don't worry.
What I'm saying is, fam, the man can say what they want to say. I'm saying that the only differentiating factor between me and this youth, yeah, is the fact that I've had a certain individual on my panel, and these youths think that it's deeper than what it is. You get me? And that's what I'm saying, innit? Yeah? Because I heard about marriage proposals and all of these things. You get me? Or talk of marriage and all of these things. Yeah, I hear you. But what I'm saying is,
he's bringing it personal. Bro, I finished it with her, and you know that, bro.
My brother became a Muslim.
After she went up to him.
You can't hack the hack.
Wait. Let's clear that right now. Let's clear it right now.
Listen, come on. Be careful the mic. Too much voices. Yeah. Let Ross answer the question. Come on. So you said about the girl statement. Now we can move on.
All right. So that's the first thing.
Pablo, man.
And watch the comments for all of the attack at females as well. Watch that. Now watch for that. But anyway, say nothing.
Bro, 2 questions, you still ain't answered.
So first question. There ain't no Jeremy McCarting, man. Just putting the facts out there because it was mentioned. You get me? Facts. You get me?
You mentioned it, not me. You mentioned it. You mentioned it.
But anyway, differently. You're Sikh, man. You're guru, man.
You get triggered by me.
Look what's happening.
Man hates me, it's a different thing. I don't hate him.
So
I don't even know who he was. I didn't even know who he was 2 weeks ago. Bro, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know his face.
I hear that, but we all
But this guy knows me.
No.
I didn't know who he was.
You banned fire online to him still. You told him suck your mother, all of that.
Nah, I told your mum's a cuff.
So obviously,
your mum's a
put his
cuff.
mum to his
Yeah, your mum's a cuff. You're calling me a cuff.
But you know what? It's not about girl.
No, before that,
He's not hating you about
Why did he initially attack me?
girl.
Why did he initially attack me?
This is what gal
Because of you calling him his mum cuff.
No, I didn't call him mum a cuff. Why am I going to say that before he attacked me? Why am I going to go to a Muslim and say your mum's a cuff?
You said that before.
Why did he initially? Why the first time he attacked me? Why did he attack me?
First time he attacked you, did he?
Fam, he attacked me the first time.
Maybe he just don't like you, bro.
Don't like me.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes Manko may not know someone, and just they're over, you don't like him. That's maybe what he has with Raspect. Maybe he just feels
ideas over individuals.
There's a lot of...
That's it.
Say again?
Ideas over individuals, right? What we had there was an individual.
You know what it is? Online, they've been chatting a lot back and forth.
Bro, where I'm from, if me and Raven has a problem, if we can't sort it intellectually and it is a real issue, we're either going to take it to the streets or we're going to say, you know what, we're grown for that. So we're going to put a boxing glove and we're going to go over there. But if not, allow it. Because right now, you're looking like gal by saying, oh, whose hair's longer, comparing dick sizes, arguing over gal. Bro, that's bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? To me, I believe we're not questioning the Quran. We're not questioning the Muslims. He was questioning us. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he's questioning us, we are supposed to answer everything he is bringing to us.
Not necessarily.
No. Yes, we are. Because you know why? You know why I say that? No. The reason I say that is because when we go to the Muslims, when we go to the Muslims and we ask them about their religion, they will tell us. So at the end of the day, we do not hear too much about the Rastafarians or the Jamaicans. So when they ask us, yes, we are supposed to give them what they're asking for. And then if you got another question, we will answer that too. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, serious as. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't want man to try to say, Muslim, we're not comparing religions. Because regardless if you deal with Muslims, I will never be a Muslim and you'll never be a Rasta or you'll never be a Christian or whatever. We all set in our ways. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I ask you about Muslim, the mosque and all that, bro, don't bring up Christianity. I'm not talking about Christians, I'm talking about Muslims, bro. I'm asking you the question. And he asked us the question. So really and truly, we should answer his question.
And he did.
But then everyone...
No.
Yeah, we did.
Wasn't.
And he went... And then again, they went back and forth saying the same thing.
We have to value discipline, and right now
we're not discipline. Because they started comparing dick sizes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, man's throwing that homonyms in there.
Listen, bro. If man has issues, leave it alone, fam.
I just reason with one of the Akis, yeah. I just reason with one of the Akis. Let me be a Rasta man, yeah. You know, the youth just come to Islam. The youth's young, innit? You get me? Obviously, he might be dealing with things at home. I don't know what his struggle is, innit? And obviously, he's been behaving a bit erratic. And I don't like the behaviour. You get me? But obviously, the same way I'm telling you.
That's what I was going to say. That's assumptions, bro. You have to ask him.
What are you talking about? No, he said, these are all things that have been said by the person.
Him.
Yeah, by the person. Him himself. Yeah? So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, it's not about him, fam. It's about me. Regardless, I'm saying I'm on hack, innit? I'm saying I'm on truth. So the way I respond to my man, yeah, that's telling to me and my character more than him. No matter how he's behaving, I can't.
His truth, though.
No, what I'm saying is I can't bow down to a next man's level and start behaving like him. This is what I said to Sarah and them, man. I said, just because a man's disrespecting you and a man's not on his thing and he's not behaving like what you think is real or what man proclaim to be real about their thing, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna degrade myself now and then treat my man the same. So I'm gonna put a real big apology out here to everyone, you get me? And say anything that I done that was degrading, you understand? Man condemns that, you get me? And from now on, obviously, man's gonna try be at a higher level when I'm dealing with everyone, you get me?
Alright, come. You know what I'm gonna say? Hey, look, I rate that.
We love that.
But obviously, you were speaking about these things that man.
Man, leave all that, man.
That's my uncle still.
Your bad place.
Speaking about different things.
Wrong, fam. I fell down the floor.
This is what I was gonna say. Yeah? Regarding he was speaking about regarding my brother was speaking.
Trying to debate about Rastafarian and Islam.
No. Yeah, it's finished.
Your religion is yours. His religion is yours.
Hold up, please. Let me just say something. Yeah.
Anyone intellectual, inshallah, in the future, will have a good debate.
I just want to say something. I just want to say one last thing, yeah. And this is this, yeah. Of course, you was talking about things like this. I don't know what he's going through. Well, or no. Yeah, you do not know. But when you said that thing about Sikhi, yeah, it hurt me because my family, some of them, they don't like man because man don't like Sikh. That man's refute from Sikhi. But anyway, you don't know my life, my thing. So man, just gonna say this to you, innit? And the man's gonna leave, and it's colossal. And I will never bring to you about Rastafarianism, whatever.
No, you
yeah.
can bring it to me anytime.
No, Aki, but
It's just
obviously,
how you bring it.
But obviously I can't because when I can't, yeah, it's like you wanna me. I didn't think that man was giving you any ad hominem attacks in it. You get me? Because man was just trying to speak as humbly as I could in it. But let me just read this one thing from the Quran, yeah. Al-Kafirun, yeah. Say, O disbelievers, I do not worship what you worship, nor are you the worshippers of what I worship. Nor will I be the worshipper of what you worship, nor will you be the worshippers of what I worship. For you is your religion, and for me is my religion.
That's what I say.
I worship the Creator, so
Khalas.
that's it.
If
you don't worship the Creator, you don't worship the Creator.
Shake hands with that.
That's called Surah Al-Kafirun, innit? You understand?
So it said, you don't worship as I worship, but we both worship the Creator. So the only different worship that it could be here is worship of the Prophet and Haile Selassie. If you don't worship Prophet and you don't worship, then we both worship the same thing, right? You worship the Creator. Everyone worship God. Alright, cool. Then we all worship the same thing. When that verse was talking about the Arab pagans who worshipped idols, they weren't talking about no Hebrews or no Christians. Yeah, I tell you that for free. Yeah, so he needs to learn his religion and understand the actual where that verse comes from. That verse ain't relevant here. You're gonna have to find the verse about Hebrews and Christians.
He's new in it. He's gonna learn.
Yeah, definitely.
And the page he's on now is excited. So you know when I started first learning and I started realizing the greatness black people were doing, I was excited. I wanted to tell everyone. You know what I'm saying? That's just like him.
When I turned vegan, I was telling everyone to turn vegan.
But yeah, come on.
Be careful
But
with it.
you know what I find a bit funny though? Obviously, my man said he don't feel like he throw any ad hominems or isn't disrespectful, and he said he felt it's disrespectful when a man called him a guru. But what I'm saying is, yeah, see when you're coming up, man, you're Catholic, your prophet ain't nothing. This is all disrespectful. This is why I don't talk like this. You get me? Like that's why even a man like you might even think I'm too sympathetic to Muslims.
I do.
Yeah, 100%.
I do.
100%. And that's what I'm saying. That's how far I go out of my way not to disrespect anyone's religion. You don't see me disrespect Sikh, no one's thing. I go so far out of my way not to disrespect
That's why I kept saying forget the Muslims and talk about Rastafarian. Because we don't really tell them that side, innit? So when they question us, we know everything about Muslims and that. You know what I'm saying? And we so-called rep them. But right now, I feel we need to start repping us.
I'm not saying we rep them. I'm not even saying we rep them.
No, we rep them, but we mention them a lot. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel we need to rep us now. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Talk about just us. You want to know about us? We'll tell you about us. Because if you look at everyone else, they assume, they think. You know what I'm saying? No one ever knows. Because we're with Marcus Garvey, but no one tells us, we don't really explain to other people why.
Now the
this
reason
guy
why
was great.
but the reason why that is is because remember in the Islamic thing there's a superimposing thing called dawah where you go out and you tell people about the religion and you convert people. So whereas Rasta's the complete opposite of that.
Of course.
Rasta doesn't preach our thing at all. Our thing is our thing. You have to come and ask man questions.
I'm talking about when you're asked.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anytime I'm asked, I'm saying if anyone has asked me a question in Speaker's Corner about Salah, anytime Salah, even if it's Salah, I'm there, fam. Yeah.
That's why we have to.
They say God, I'm there. But the problem is,
but that's
what I'm saying. It's how a man's coming at the thing that creates the energy of how we converse. Me, James and Rat Raven had a big conversation about African slavery. Did African slavery do the same thing as chattel slavery? Big conversation, I like Raven. But because the way James composes himself and moves, there can never be war with this guy. It's just going to be a reasoning. But you know what I'm saying?
But there's no tension with you though. When there's a tension with man, regardless, it's going to be a different talk.
I ain't got no tension though.
But he's got one with you, bro. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you could see someone and just not feel them at all. You don't even know them, but your soul don't take them. That may be him. He may just think, you know what, I don't even like him. Maybe he's too smart for me. He maybe, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could look at him and think,
you come across people like that.
He thinks he's too smart. Or he thinks he's, I've never got him, or Raspect's never lost in a battle. I feel like I can take him because you have to understand he's new. So if he can stand here and take you on, and people say you did a good job, fam, that's like a promotion. He stepped up in ranks now. He's took out the boss one because he don't want to mess with you because no one really knows you. He don't want to mess with you.
Man. He's not qualified.
It's not speculation. You know why it's not speculation? Because if you're 2 months in, if you're 2 months in a religion, like for instance, if I stand there, I'm not qualified to talk to a Muslim about a Muslim religion.
Bang. Shots fired. What? Shots fired.
His intentions, why he's acting like he's acting, what you're saying, could be that he's trying to get striped.
No. So what I'm saying is, it's just like anyone. It's if I come here and I know he's a don in this part, and I know he's intelligent, I am gonna go to him, and I'm gonna know like, well, he's the man here, innit? Same way where anyone comes to a part, they know Raspect. You know what I'm saying? They know Jedi. If anyone goes, man can't bullshit. Why do you think everyone goes, well, I want to debate Jedi or what? Because everyone knows if you take out Jedi, you got stripes now because you have shown your intelligence. Come on, bro. We all do this. That's why we debate. That's why we don't just debate anyone. We go for the stars of the debates. And that's what he wants. Right now, he looks at him. Sorry, my brother. But he looks at him as a threat. Meaning, if we can take him on and embarrass him or get him in any way, fam, his levels of being with the Muslims will go up. will go up, bro. It will go up.
Not necessarily.
It will go up. It will go up. No, it is personal. But listen. When something's personal,
It's not personal from my side, but it's personal.
we get to the
I ain't got no
fence.
personal. I don't know him. I don't even know who he is.
Bro, I'm
He
telling
don't
you
speak
now,
thinking
fam.
about me. I don't think
You know
about
why?
it. You know what I'm saying?
You know why? Let me show you this. Because I know for a fact, before I came to this park, yeah, I knew who was who in this park. Before I came to this park, I knew, well, if I go to set people and I can handle them in a debate, I know my levels of education have stepped up. If I'm speaking to someone that don't really know nothing, it's not really nothing. I know Maku, I know he's a G. I know if I start debating him, fam, you man have to show me respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk on the Don that you lot know. Bruv, this ain't rocket science. Because my conversation was with that you. About Rastafarian was with him. But he knew I'm no one here really. So he had to call Raspect.
Same way a lot of boxers want to fight Anthony Joshua. Because then after they beat Anthony Joshua, they're gonna take his stripes.
Man cannot front and act like this ain't somewhere man wants to be someone. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you come here and you defeat the bosses of bosses, you feel like you're the man. Because man will be like, wow, I took man on. You know what I'm saying? You think everyone here feels that way. When you go somewhere and you can have a little debate with someone and you know you never lost. Even if you didn't really win it, you can still know you held your own because you felt raw. I'm getting my senses, my book, and my education's coming. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't act like ego's not there, bro. Egos is there, bro. That's why we start Thank you. That's why when sometimes I don't even do the camera thing. I like if cameras are hitting, man, then it's hitting, man. But I like to just everyone just talking, and when the camera hits us, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
But when you stand
there, you
can't get beat.
You're in the camera like this. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. It's everyone is trying to be that person. No matter what you do, from the streets to here, you want to be that man. And he knows if he takes on Raspect, he's gonna not destroy Raspect. If he destroys Raspect, he knows his levels have kind of gone up. Man can't disrespect him. But now, because he can't really get over Raspect, the man says, oh, you only been Muslim 2 months. He feels let down, like, what? You don't take it. That's why he gets irate. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if I really got an issue with you, we're gonna fight, bro. We're not gonna keep doing this back and forth. We're gonna fight. You get me? It's not an issue like that. But within his senses, he has to destroy Raspect by any means, just to put him on that. Now you can't talk 2 months to me. The moment he beats Raspect, no one can say again, you only been Muslim for 2 months. That's why he's still going after them, going after Jedi. He ain't going after no suckers. He ain't going after no one cares about. He's going after the dons. And this is what man has to understand. That's why you can't really get involved in it. Because man can't ever talk, like even these Muslims, they talk about, oh, no pride. Fam, everyone here has pride, fam. That's why man gets irate when man says, well, your God's fake, and you can kind of prove something, and man gets mad for that. You know what I'm saying? It's again, this is why I say, if I follow a movement of black people, 60% has to be women. Because I believe all men do is compare dick sizes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to follow you because I feel like I'm a better lead than you. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, compare. Fam, man was arguing and started talking about hair.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
I know.
Come on, bro, man.
What's it really about? What's
Yes,
it really
fam.
about?
What's it really about, fam? But man wants to destroy man because he don't like that 2 months talk. He don't. He don't want it. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Because why would he be mad at Raspect? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's cheeky in here. Everyone is cheeky in here, bro. I'm telling you, everyone's cheeky in here.
What's your name again?
Huh?
What's your name again?
Peace, still.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace, your name is Peace.
Just P, yeah. Quick. Yeah,
Capital P, capital P, my faculty is
I'm telling you, bro.
standing gunshots.
Oh, I'm telling you, fam.
I can't disagree.
Yeah.
We out, man. We wrap it up.
Yeah, very
Up
well.
night session. It's progressive. That one, the hack, sack and crack, yeah?
Balance, you know? This is a revolution.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, bro.
Rastafari, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lion Paul and everything.
Yes, sir.
Truly. Hey, Ras, hey, we out, you know, we wrapping it up still. Hey, Ras, any last words? Hey, we wrapping up still, we wrapping.
Gang. Out here.
Any last words?
Every day it's just a tribulation for man to for man to get better. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, like, man have to practice restraint. Last week I had to practice restraint. This week I have to practice restraint. And I got a lot of people trying to fight I and I. You get me? Like I said, my own brothers, like these man, think, man. Anyway, yeah. But big up everyone inside. You get me? I don't even know what's the last words. I don't know the last words, fam. Marcus Garvey, big up Selassie, big up His Imperial Majesty. You get me? Big up Rasulullah, big up everyone who came and done righteousness, innit? Big up Righteousness United. Big up the fire ones. Gang.
Prophet means different things to different people.
Yeah, that was key. That's the key statement, really, isn't it?
Hey, Deep, any last words? We're wrapping up, you know. Where is he? Any last words? We're wrapping up.
Any last words?
Wrapping up. On a calm thing, on a peace thing.
I just want to say this. I just want to say this, innit, yeah? I just want to say this, yeah? I'm sorry if man come across very rude, innit? Yeah? Yeah, big man thing, fam, because obviously, me, I'm not sure how old Raspect is, innit? But me, I'm only 20, innit? You get me? So my thing is man trying to be as humble as I can keep it, innit? But unfortunately, just like every man here that's looking at me now, we're all fallible human beings, innit? And sometimes, unfortunately, man can be triggered, innit, with certain things. Because the way that man's looking at this right now is, yes, we're all right here live in the flesh, but this thing exists online, yeah? And I don't know, because me and my brother made a treaty with through big odds saying that we're not going to speak about this thing, but he just broke that treaty. You understand? So I'm just going to wrap it up on this thing.
Practice discipline.
Yeah, that's the
makes
main
you
thing.
better, you get me?
But now this is the last. Hey, this is the rap here. This is the last thing. Or is he gonna say this after? Yeah, look. Cool. So I'm just talking about the thing.
I just said.
Nah, come right. Make a rap us 16. Cool. We're doing a rap.
After this, are you cutting it, or you can say what you want to say? Yeah. No, say it. Say it.
I'm gonna cut after this.
Yeah, say nothing.
I think it's handshake. I think it's a handshake.
I just want to say something.
I'm gonna cut after this.
I ain't gonna violate.
Yeah, cool. So say no more. If you lot watch this whole thing, yeah, this whole thing was basically me debating what Raspect says is hack, yeah, and hack is truth, and anyway. But look, it's two religions, and we were debating upon our religions and our difference of religions, yeah. Cool. Now this is what I'm just gonna say regarding Raspect, yeah, and this is why I said I'll personally never bring it up Rastafari to him unless if he's speaking to a Muslim brother. So I'm just gonna wrap it up by saying this. And this is a surah from the Quran, which is basically what's it called? Hold on, let me just find it. It's called Al-Kafirun, yeah. This is what the surah is called. And obviously this is the Quran, yeah. The message that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he delivered it to the world.
Give it to? Who was this message for, brother? Do you know the context of this message?
Wait,
I do.
Stop. Okay, no, stop.
Do you know the context? Can you tell the people the context?
Please, wait.
Can you tell the people who that message was for, though? Because they're just going to read the message. Can you tell them, or you can't yet?
The Quran was revealed for the whole world.
Yeah, but who was that particular message to?
Wait.
What group of people?
Wait, please.
I can tell you afterwards.
I'll tell you afterwards. Patience, please, I beg you.
All right, please.
Okay. So this is, like I was saying before, this is a surah called Al-Kafirun, innit? And I will never bring up Rastafarianism to my man when we're just speaking. Unless if he's speaking to a Muslim brother or sister and he claims that he's speaking hack and that Muslim brother is just blindly listening to him. Let me just say this, innit? Say, oh disbelievers, I do not worship what you worship, nor are you the worshippers of what I worship. Nor will I be the worshipper of what you worship. Nor will you be the worshippers of what I worship. For you is your religion, and for me is my religion. Yeah? For you is your religion, and for me is my religion. And this surah is called
Al-Kafirun.
Okay, can you see it on the camera?
1 sec.
And that surah was for the pagan Arabs.
Wait, chill out.
Man, please, bro. One sec. Let me hold time now, cause it's chapping.
Yeah, it's chapping. Yeah. So I just wanted to say on that note, I'm sorry if I came across the way, because I know when I'm speaking, yeah, when I'm speaking, and unfortunately, and actually it's fortunate because I do represent Islam in a certain way, but I know certain people want to put me on a pedestal, but I'm not. Like all you guys know, I'm a reaver and I am a layman. Everybody that's in this park that is not knowledgeable is a layman. You understand? And I am a layman in this religion. So for people that are commenting, my Muslim brothers and sisters, don't just say that I'm a revert. No, I was simply debating with Raspect. Yeah, religion versus religion. You understand? And I quoted Al Kafroun. And respect for that Rasta man. But yeah, that's it.
I want to say I like man's calmness and mannerisms right there.
100%.
I'm begging man.
Cool. So Rastafari, like, we don't debate. Like, that's one thing, innit? We don't debate religion and religion. We, as John Henrik Clark said, like, with my equals I debate, everyone else I teach. You get me? So man, just teach man about man's thing because you're not equal with man in this information. In the same way, the verse that you read, I can give you a little education.
I don't want it.
All right, cool. I'll give the people education.
Please don't.
That verse, I'm giving them the truth. The hack, yeah. That verse was directly directed at the pagan Arabs who were worshipping other gods and trying to kill the Muslims, yeah, and stopping them from worshipping their religion. However, when the Prophet said to go to the Nagashi, he said he said that your God and my God is the same. You understand? When the Prophet, peace be upon him, no, I'm happy. I'm happy that the truth's coming out, fam. I can't be happy for truth. I don't take it. No, fam. No, this is where it is. This is where it is. No, listen.
It seems like you're trying to be malicious.
No, I'm not trying to be malicious.
You might be saying that.
Listen, fam. Listen me. Because you're the cameraman, you know. You're not meant to get involved. You're not meant to get involved.
He is.
Yeah? Listen me. Yeah, I know. Listen.
I thought I was wrapping it up. Hey, Leon, I thought I was wrapping it up.
Yo, listen me. Can you hear what man's saying? But fam, my energy is my energy, fam. I'm not here disrespecting him.
Yeah, but now you're arguing with me.
1 minute. Fam, 1 minute, fam.
You want to jump with the
fam, 1 minute. 1 minute, fam. 1 minute. 1 minute, fam. Wait.
I gotta say something after him.
I'm gonna give you 1 minute, but remember, before you started this, I said that you said your last thing, and he's gonna say his last thing.
Content don't look, fam. Content over
content. Content is a man. Content is a man. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
You're the one making it
I was supposed to cut after him, fam. No, you said your last thing, fam. I said I'm gonna let you carry on if you match it.
All right, no. Okay. So watch my cut. When I came and cut, fam, I didn't say anything about deep. I didn't refer to deep. I just came and cut and said righteousness united, and I left. I didn't say nothing about the youth. When he came and done his cut, he didn't do a normal cut. He addressed me on many points. You understand? And then he put out a Quran verse, yeah? And the Quran verse, if you listen to the Quran verse, he might have not said it maliciously.
No, hey, bro, us Muslims know what the Quran verse is.
Let me explain to you, please.
After you speak, I'm going to speak after.
Let me explain. I want you, if we can end it on a way where both of you are happy with each other. Sometimes that's the ending that I want, you know.
Where's the Shahada?
It feels like you lot are bitter with each other.
No, we're cool.
Bitterness will consume the whole
talking about bitterness and all of these things.
Fam,
that's what it seems like to you. You are wrong. You're definitely wrong.
It's for the whole world, fam. The whole world is
100 million percent. You're definitely wrong. Yeah, you've never seen me look at anyone in the eye and say I hate them, fam. I don't hate no one, fam. Yeah, I hate the way people behave towards me, bro. Yeah, and anyone who behaves towards me a certain way, I don't like them actions. And that's it. Collapse. Yeah.
Do you hate him?
Huh?
Do you hate him?
Unfortunately, yeah, I do. I
don't hate him.
No, I've only hated him until recently. I haven't always hated him, unfortunately.
There you go, Kalas. I know. Kalas. It's cool. It's cool. So that's what I'm saying. So when you're telling me I'm bitter, but because he hates me, and I know he hates me, when he's reading the Quran verse, basically, he's saying, oh, ye believers, yeah? So basically, oh, you disbelievers, you're not on what I'm on. So what I'm saying
is... No, dirty kafir, not dirty kafir.
What I'm saying is, within even reading the verse, yeah, there's more maliciousness in that than in me being happy that 1 minute than me being happy that the Prophet Muhammad, when he told the people to go to Ethiopia, the people said that we worship the same God as you. So I'm happy about that because he's reading a verse to try and make it seem like we're not believing in the same God, but then the Prophet
only
himself,
one God.
when the Prophet sent the
You can't worship
people,
different gods.
the
There's only
Prophet
one.
himself said that the people said that we believe in the same God as you,
We
Nagashi.
worship the same God, but just differently.
So this is what I'm happy about. And
Let me wrap it up.
I'm not malicious.
Hey,
So my
Leon,
brother, Leon,
let me
I've
wrap
got
it
to say,
up.
brother.
Leon, let me wrap it up.
No, but
Leon, let me wrap it up. Leon, let me wrap it up. 5 minutes. Hey, Leon.
I weren't malicious to my man, fam. I feel like your position there was not fair, fam.
I've got bias in it. I'm my brethren, but you know already. Cause you're my brethren.
You're gonna be more critical with me. I know.
Be more critical.
Sorry about that.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
Sorry, you get me?
Yeah, and I'm just all I was doing is giving man.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
All I was doing is giving you the Quranic
I'm sorry.
context.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
All I'm doing is teaching you, bro, because you've got learning to do. So that's what I'm doing, fam. It's not malicious, you know.
I'm telling you.
I'm just trying to teach you
I'm telling you. I'm sorry, but anyway.
the context of the Quran verse.
Let me just wrap it up.
You get me? That's all I was trying to do.
Okay.
Spud each other now.
Yeah, no.
Spud each other now.
Yeah, 100%.
Spud each other now for the camera. That's the
I'm
last
saying
one.
you have to say sorry back
Yeah,
on
cool.
that like that. I ain't saying
No,
that.
it's cool. Anyway.
I already said sorry
wait,
for
wait,
it.
sorry.
I already said sorry for
please don't, let me just
know,
justice.
fam.
Okay, I
I've
didn't
already
know,
said that, and I haven't dropped no
I said sorry.
disrespect
It's
since
calm.
then.
Okay, let me just say something, yeah? Okay, when I read that verse, it was basically because I got a text message by a very knowledgeable brother, and he was watching this live, and he's probably still watching. So assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters, not just that one. And he said, read Al-Kafirun and then leave. So I did, yeah? But and then I came back, Astaghfirullah. But look, wait, sorry. Raspect made one point, yeah? Wait, sorry.
Don't let me tell you off on camera.
Sorry, allow it, akhi. Wait, let me just give me one point.
Stop for 1 second. I'm going to tell you on camera. Because I told you on the sidelines already. And you're not listening. So I'm going to tell you on camera. First and foremost, don't be carrying hate in your heart for nobody.
Okay.
That's the first thing.
I said sorry.
That hate that you recognise in your heart, extinguish that.
Al-Wallah
And
wal
until that's
bara.
extinguished, don't come and approach a man.
Al-Wallah.
That's the first thing, yeah? Extinguish that hate that you've got in your heart, wherever it's coming from, and then come correct. Because that's where the problem's lying.
Al-Wallah wal bara. Anyway, so the reason.
It's
Okay,
not-
look.
listen.
Okay, so sorry.
No,
Let me just make a
no.
point and then I can speak to you on the
You're
side.
not hating him for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't act like that's the case. Don't act like
Wallahi, that's the
because
case.
there's a lot of other people
Anyway,
that
please.
that you don't act the same
Say
way.
man hates, man, for Allah, you know.
Please.
1 second, stop, listen to me. I'm telling you. No, listen to me.
I just want to make one more last
Listen
thing and then I'm
to
cutting,
me.
you know. Go
Listen
ahead.
to what I'm saying
Sorry,
to
Akhi,
you.
go ahead.
Yeah?
Sorry.
When you're using them words, you're saying you're hating for the sake of the Most High. You're not having the same altercations with nobody else in the park.
I've had
No,
altercation with
not
guards.
in that way, not continuously, not in this way. You just got to step out of the situation and just check yourself and come back with your intentions sincere. Because look, you're not making no sense. I told you off camera, don't come on camera.
Okay, sorry,
I told
Akhi.
you off camera, don't come on
Sorry,
camera.
Akhi, yeah.
I told
But
you already.
unfortunately,
And you're
I need to
coming
get my
back
point
on
across
camera
in it as
again,
well.
and you just.
He just said wrap it up.
You're letting man's make a fool of you.
No,
listen,
okay.
wrap the thing up and don't come on camera until you get all the hate out of your heart and you get some knowledge up. 100%, yeah?
Hey, look, see,
Wrap it up,
and
man.
okay, look, I need the advice from my older actors, but look, let me just say this. Raspect, yeah, Raspect wanted to basically clarify the Surah Al-Kafirun, yeah, and he basically said that this surah was for the pagan Arabs. No, that's not the case. All of the surah for the Quran, yeah, it relates to when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is here, and it is until. Yeah, it relates to the whole of mankind. So no, it was not only for the pagan Arabs. It was also for the people that disbelieve of today as well.
You're saying it's timeless, basically.
It's timeless. Yes, it's timeless. The Quran is timeless. Alhamdulillah.
There's an opinion of that.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah? That's a good ending.
But the last thing I want to say is assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters, and take care to all my all my brothers and sisters in humanity. You understand? But there's a reason why I say the different two. You understand? But I love all of you lot for the sake of Allah, innit? La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. And fam, man, just trying to be sincere at the end of the day. You get me, fam?
Done.
We love that. Yeah. Hey, I said we end on a peace note in the park. You crazy? I'm still Ether. That's a world renowned, you know. Hey, we out, man.
Content over everything. From your melody.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. When we're talking about cash out, listen. distinctions between what chattel slavery was and the people who inflicted chattel slavery. They chose what it was. They decided to have a nation, have a big meeting in Germany where they decided to chop up Africa, and they gave it outside. Hey, you can have Uganda, you have Somalia. They decided to push a narrative across the whole of Europe that would accept it, that black people or African people are 3/5 of a human being, and this is the reason why they must be enslaved.